Hey, Carlos, it's Mary. I spoke with another
Thank you,
agent.
Mary. Now I'm recording.
Good,
Um,
because somebody else
so,
wanted to see this.
so there's, like I said before, there's three things I want to touch today. Number one is how to create your profile. Number two is how to send your clients a link for them to give you a referral or a review, because even if you have a Zillow profile without a review, it's not very helpful. And number three, how to get your current clients, how to get them to use you as the preferred agents on Zillow. All right, so let's jump in with number one. So the first thing is that, let's see here, I'm going to open up a new screen. And I'm going to minimize the rest of them, and I'm going to share my screen with you. I may have to jump on my other computer because, what are you seeing here? Okay, perfect. Oops. Right? Yes. So we're going to go to Zillow.com. Zillow. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see this thing called Agent Hub. Now, I'm going to sign out of Agent Hub. I'm actually going to see if I can hit new incognito window. Let me see if that will, so I'm going to go to Zillow, and I'm going to go to sign in or advertise. Sign in may be the regular one. You don't want this one. You may want to go to advertise on that section here. No, that's not here. Agent Finder. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's just go to Zillow. Oops, I stopped sharing. What did I do? Okay, so on the right-hand side, you should have a sign-in section. Now, if you don't have an account, you can create an account, and it's pretty simple how to create an account. So on the left-hand side, you can you're gonna hit sign in, and I sign in with my KW email address. If you do have any questions, you could just stop me across the board or at any point. And once you sign in, it's going to ask you to create your profile or to claim a profile. And that is usually done in the Agent Hub section. You may have to play with it a little bit, because if that doesn't work, the sign in, what I would recommend is to go through premieragent.zillow.com. premieragent.zillow.com. So this is what it looks like before. I hope it doesn't sign me in. It keeps signing me in. It's a pain in the ass. But here you're gonna have to hit sign up. And once you sign up, it'll ask you questions. It'll ask you questions about yourself and your license and whatnot. This is what it should look like. Your profile. It'll ask you for your name. It'll ask you for your name. This is what it's going to look like. Your name, first name, last name. If you have a pronoun, and your screen name. Carlos Martinez was already taken, so I put Real Martinez. I would recommend everyone in here to have a headshot, not only here, but in every aspect of real estate. Think about this. How many times have you ever recommended anything to anyone without a picture? Probably never, right? Especially stuff on Amazon, right? If it doesn't have a picture, you don't really want it, right? So that's the most important thing. You want to put yourself as a real estate agent or broker. Depending on the state, they call agents brokers. You're going to put yourself a professional title, which is a realtor. And if you have a designation, you can put comma, whatever that designation is. The brokerage name is Keller Williams Prestige Properties. Let me know if I go too fast. I got someone on the chat. Oh, it's the same thing. And the address is 2777 Summer Street, Stamford, Connecticut. I put my primary phone number, 203-715-8202. Now, this has been a bit of an issue for me because I ask my license to be New York and Connecticut, and Connecticut seems to go through just fine, but Connecticut doesn't go, I'm sorry, Connecticut goes through just fine, but New York, for some reason, doesn't go through. So you're gonna hit Connecticut and enter your license number, which is RES. I don't know my license number. I will get that for me. Oh, it's right here. RES 008 108 22, and it expires 06/01/2020, and I'm going to hit verify. This isn't like a right now thing. This thing is a bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. So I'm going to try it again. If I'm honest, I've actually had to call Zillow for them to put in my license number before, because because it just wasn't working. 01/2020. Let me hit verify. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna have to contact Zillow because it's not verifying my license number, which is a bit of a pain, but unfortunately, Zillow is very finicky like this. My conspiracy theory is they do this so that you can call them and they try to upsell you. That's honestly my conspiracy theory, because it never seems to work well. Oh, just kidding. I see somebody in the future. Well, now I'm putting a new one and it's still 2021. 5/30/2021. Okay, let's try that one. 05/31. Come on. Let's refresh this page like it's asking me to do. And if it doesn't do it this time, I'm just going to move on. Connecticut. 08. What was it? 108. So 0531 021. Let's see. No. All right. All right. This is my, again, it's my conspiracy theory, whatever. If you want to put different, it's so strange how it doesn't, how it's not popping up here. Let me see something really quick. Okay. Let me see if it does it on a different system. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to stop share here, and I'm going to start share here because for some reason it looks better on this computer. So I don't know why it just looks better on my Mac, because it tells you there, it shows you that my New York license has been pending verification for like 2.5 years already. Nobody, everybody in Zillow is too busy to deal with it, you know. 0810822222, right? 00808108222 05 31/2021. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Now it's showing up. So anyways, I was having an issue with Windows. It could be the operating system. And it's just, so that's that. So now my license is verified. On the next, you want to put service areas, places that you may want to focus in. I change these around every now and then depending on what amount of business I was doing. And when I stopped selling real estate, I was doing a lot of stuff in Westchester and Stamford, Greenwich border. So that's why I just serve these. But you can remove one and let's say hit Port Chester, New York, if you wanted to add more, and so on and so forth. If you speak a different language, I strongly recommend you put it in business since. You can put in the business in business since. Your areas of specialty, there's a 4 max. If you don't know short sale, I probably wouldn't do put short sale because obviously we know that that's a little complicated for those uninitiated. Property management, if you do that, and other real estate specialties. Now, this is something that I would recommend every single agent to have. Carlos, don't we have to pay to be on Zillow Premier Agent? You can do your profile. Your profile, you don't have to pay to have a profile on Zillow. I haven't ever paid for Zillow. I used to be on a team who used to pay for Zillow, but I personally have never paid for Zillow. So I would recommend you have a profile, a profile video of yourself. And I would recommend it to not be more than like 120 seconds because the attention span, if you see a 4-minute video popping into your feed, you're probably not gonna look at it. So keep it as short and concise and clear audio as possible. That's the most important thing, content. And number 2 is the audio of a video, okay? And then you can go into a high-end camera if you want to, but iPhones, Androids, most of these guys do really good videos. You don't need a production company. If you need it, let me know. If you have a website, put it in there. Listen, I would fill all this in. Use it to the just use it. Exploit it as much as possible, right? So I obviously am not following my own advice because I don't have a Facebook page for my business. LinkedIn, put everything there and then hit submit and then get an error. And then this is the agent hub right here where you can go back. So this is my, you see, it's asking me if I want to be a Zillow Premier agent. And as a matter of fact, it will, yeah, if you wanted to see how much it's going to cost, you know, it's all there. So I'm going to go back to my profile. And by the way, when you're on your agent, when you're on your dashboard, this is what it looks like. So you're going to hit the right-hand side and you're going to hit profile. And now the second thing I want to talk about is reviews. Reviews are so incredibly important. And you have to get reviews as much as possible. If you have a client that absolutely loves you and loves everything that you did, please ask them, hey, would you mind doing a review for me? Hey, would you mind doing 2 reviews for me? And if they mind doing 3 reviews for you, 1 on Zillow, 1 on Google, 1 on Facebook. Honestly, if you could send them out a link to all of them, and this is how I did it with my team, well, with the team I used to run. So this review section is right here. You can hit request review here, right? So this is what your public profile looks like. This is what everybody sees, right? This is, you're gonna request review on the upper right-hand side. And this is a batch. If you wanna send it in like a batch format, I wouldn't do that. I mean, you can if you want to. But in the bottom, it says, send the client direct link to your review form. This is the direct link. So this is what I would do. I would come in here. I would copy this direct link, and I'm going to open an incognito. I'm going to open an incognito thing. Where is it? Oh, that is incognito. What the heck? Where's Chrome? Okay, here it is. I'm going to open up and show you what it would look like. Show you what it would look like. Share my screen, and I am keeping it here. This is what it looks like. So when you send them this link, this is what it will look like. Now, I'm not telling you to do not in any way, manipulate your reviews, because that can get you in trouble and that can get you kicked off of Zillow and any other thing. But if you know that somebody is not gonna like tell you, yes, yes, I love what Christy Biasi put right here. Yes, this is perfect. I love this. I love this. And so, if you didn't have a really good experience with somebody, you may not want to send them the review link, like, let's think about it. And prepare your clients, something I learned, something I learned was that you have to prepare your clients from the beginning. So I always sat down with my clients and said, in any industry, hey, by the way, at the end of this, I'm gonna ask for referrals. And I usually get about 10 referrals from my clients, but I'd be okay with just 5 from you to begin with, right? You just gotta set them up and set the tone for that, right? So you can send them the link, and that's it. Let me just share. Let me go back to my Zillow profile here. Where are we? All right. You can send them the link, or you can put a few of them. You can put a few of them on a. You could put a few of them on a specific link, and you can write review me on Zillow here, and then link button right here, and then just paste that URL. That way, that becomes a hot link, and then you can put review me on Google here. And once you have a Google business site or a Google managing business site, they will allow you to do that. They'll give you like a link. So if you don't have a Google business managing site, go to sign up for a business manager. They will request a postcard to be sent here. As soon as we get it, Robert will call you and say, hey, by the way, you got a postcard here. You put in that code, and that's it. Now you show up as a Google, as a business in Google, and you can have them review you, and the same thing review you on Facebook, right? And now the last thing I want to do is show you. Where's my phone? I want to show you how you can get them. So let's do a screen share, and let's do iPhone AirPlay. Hopefully this works. It worked once before. I'm sure it'll work now. AirPlay share. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just sign in to Zillow. Oops. Stop the share here. I'm going to go to a meeting. I'm going to join a meeting. I'm going to join this meeting. And I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share 3, 2, 1. Share screen. All right. Hope this is not creepy in any way. This is my phone. So this is Zillow right here. This is what you're going to have your clients do. This is the Zillow app that they're right here. They're going to hit more. They're going to sign in, and I'm going to sign in with my personal account. Yep. Could not be completed. Come on. Okay. Let me do this again. I did this for preparation once before, and it allowed me to do it. Oh, guys, give me 1 second. Maybe it feels that I'm screen recording it and it doesn't like it. Sorry about this. Sorry about the wait. I know we want to move on. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so when you sign into Zillow, the regular Zillow account. The regular Zillow account, you have to make sure that they're signed in, and you're going to hit find an agent. So let me just share this with you. I'm going to try to walk you through it as much as possible without it showing it. So you're going to hit find an agent, and you're going to have them look for you, right? So I put the zip code here and Carlos Martinez. It has 7 results, and I'm going to look for myself, and I'm right here. And you can have them. It will give me an option there to put this person as your preferred agent right here. It will allow me to put this person as my preferred agent, but I'm not signed in, so it's not allowing me to do it. Yeah, it usually allows you right there to put that person as your preferred agent. Oh boy. Which stinks, because when you end up finding a house and you like that house, instead of it showing random agents there or message agent, it'll allow you to be that agent that pops up. So you're going to go again. You're going to have your client, when they're signed into the app, go to more, find an agent, look for yourself. Now I'm not even popping up. You're going to have them look for you there, and you're going to hit that it would usually give you an option there to put that person as your preferred agent. I hope that this was clear. I know that we're having a little technical difficulties with Zillow. I want to just show you that this is a Zillow situation, because I'm not connected to my Wi-Fi here in Stanford, right? And so this is a Zillow situation. So we get sometimes complaints that like, hey, command isn't really working, command is glitchy. I'm still having an issue with Zillow right now. You know, I'm not making this up. So this could happen with anybody. You know, glitches happen all the time. So not sure why this is happening, but I hope that this was a eye-opening experience of some sort. Sorry that a couple of glitches is having I'm sorry that Zillow is having a couple of glitches. Does anybody have a question, comments, complaint? You could feel free to unmute yourself.
We can use this on all different platforms, right? So like Realtor.com or Redfin. I'm guessing it would be the same way.
Either everything was completely understood or nobody understood anything.
Oh.
I heard you, John.
And I hope it wasn't the latter.
Would you like me to repeat?
If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, email me. I'm putting my phone number.
Carlos, can you hear me?
8202.
Yes.
Catalina, Naveen, John, did you guys have any questions?
Well, unfortunately, because Zillow is
I
acting
can't
up.
hear you. Can you guys hear her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Okay, because Zillow was acting up, I wasn't able to follow up and follow some directions you were given, but yeah, have to give it a try later again this afternoon, because it keeps giving me an error that their server is down. So
yeah, we could have chose a really bad time because Zillow's server could be down, but just look at the video that Adonis will post later on, and if you have any questions, you know, feel free to reach out to me. Zillow wants to earn your business, so it allows you to create a profile. They're usually pretty good with customer service. I'm being honest, they're usually pretty good with customer service. So if you're having an issue like your license not validating, like my New York license don't validate for some reason, just give them a call. Anyone else have a question?
Carlos, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My question is that we can use this across the board for every other platform, like Realtor.com or Redfin. It would be the same process or the same ideology.
Yeah, Realtor.com is a little simpler, I think, in the setup. Let me actually just go to Realtor.com now. Why not, right? Realtor.com. Do I know my password though? Let's see, continue as Carlos. Let me see if it'll allow me to log in. Marketing, let's see. Let me see if it'll allow me to log in, because C Martinez at KW.com. My password is, I don't know my password. If you're anything like me, you have too many passwords to remember. I make my passwords so secure I can't even get into my accounts. I'll just do this with you. I'll share my screen with you to show you what's going on. So to do Realtor.com, you're gonna have to go to accounts.move.com. That's what it is. It's not Realtor.com. It's like accounts.move.com. And let me put in my password here for Realtor.com. Realtor.com, I did have a relationship before on Realtor.com. So let's see this. So this is Let me just show you on this screen because I actually do have it here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to share this screen because this is actually here on this one. So I'm going to put in my password. If you don't have an account, sign up for one right here. This is what it looks like. You're going to have to put in your account, your username, email address, and then next step here. I'm going to use my finger to log in. And then this is what it looks like. Again, agree to the terms and conditions. Obviously, I haven't signed in this for a long time. Now, I used to have an account with Realtor.com, so it'll still probably show some stuff here. So on the right-hand side, you're going to go to, on the right-hand side, you're going to, it'll show you the login details, your settings, improve your profile on the left-hand side, excuse me, and it'll ask you if you want to put in a cover. I would put in a cover. It'll ask you for your MLS ID. It may ask you for your MLS ID, but it's the same thing. Manage profile, ratings, and reviews, etc. If you want to send people, again, this is the review request. If you want to send them that, you have a you're gonna have to put in your contact, your MLS ID and whatnot. Realtor.com asks you for your MLS ID. Zillow doesn't ask you for your MLS ID. You can add your NAR information. And I obviously have not entered anything here. But yeah, this is how you would do it on Realtor.com. It could be on the left, it could be on the right hand side, but it's still here. And then you can see the my profile was viewed 2 times. Not very cool. But yeah. Any questions? Oop, probably should stop sharing that. What if you have several MLS IDs? That's a good question. You're talking about like with a team ID versus a personal ID. If you have a team ID, I would probably just stick with the team ID. Whatever you're putting all of your stuff under, that's what I would put. There's some people here, you know, like Jody Boxer has the, Jody Boxer has her own ID, and then it's the Boxer Realty Group. So, and she puts everything under the Boxer Realty Group, I believe. So
what about something like Westchester and as well as Smart MLS and the Greenwich MLS, like if you belong to different ones?
It should give you on Realtor.com, it should give you an option right there to let me see if it'll allow me to put a second MLS, because it doesn't allow you. Okay, so you're gonna have to call the 800 number to add a second MLS, because like if you want to do the HGAR or Greenwich Board of Realtors, then you're gonna have to call them to do that. Again, I think it's a conspiracy to upsell you. That's honestly my opinion. Did I answer any questions, or better asked, what else would you like to see here? You know, I'm gonna stop recording. What else would you like to see here that we're not giving you at this very moment?
Carlos,